Hey everybody, how are you today? I am going to share my simple, quick, easy lunches with you. Today I'm whipping up some leftovers. I know, really exciting, right? But I like just being totally real. Sometimes I get tired of all the videos from people who, make all these like fancy, complicated, keto dishes, and I'm like, I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna be just straight up real with you about how I meal prep and how I create some quick lunches. All right, I would say one of the biggest things I do is I pull out some steaks from the freezer and I just grill up 2 at a time. And these are pretty big. It's a chuck eye steak. Oh, sorry. And it's pretty big. So I grilled a couple up day before last, and I also grilled up some pork tenderloin, as you can see, just leftovers here from the fridge. I've got some avocado that needs to be used up, and I've got a couple eggs here, and I'm gonna whip all this up to make some lunch. Now, just going back to grilling up these steaks, you're gonna notice a trend. You may have already noticed this, that I actually really like cold meat. I'm not sure if this is like from my childhood when we used like sliced up cold meat to make sandwiches all the time, but I love cold meat. So it doesn't bother me to, pull these out of the fridge and just slice them up and make a plate. So I enjoy it. It's just an idea. You might want to try it too. Let's get started. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to take my cold meat that's already been cooked up and grilled out of the fridge. I just like to slice it pretty thinly, and again, slice it to your liking. Just, here we go, slicing it up, not rocket science. I take my chuck eye steak and of course try to, cut it against the grain long ways across the steak. I do try to cut this pretty thin, and just, it's so good. You can see all the marbling, but just put some salt on this and it's just absolutely delicious to me. Even like with the fat on there, I think some of that's like an acquired taste. Once you start removing all the sugar from your diet, all the grains from your diet, you really start to get used to like the fattier meats and that extra fat, and you start to crave it, especially with salt. So I really enjoy that. So I'm just kind of eyeballing this, like that's probably about right, because I'm also just gonna cook up a couple eggs to have alongside this and my avocado. And again, usually my afternoon lunch is my main meal of the day. Around dinner time later on, I might have something, but it's never as big as my afternoon meal. I just like that because I get a little bit more time, to digest and not like go to bed with a super full stomach. So I'm gonna finish putting this on the plate and then get to cooking my eggs, and I'll show you where we end up. Oh, I don't think I mentioned that this pork tenderloin that I grilled up yesterday was marinated in a soyaki sauce that I found at Trader Joe's. Now, it's not sugar-free, but I don't worry too much about that. It marinated in that, and then I grilled it up. So, and also my family likes that. So sometimes you got to compromise, or I do, and I'm okay with that. Okay, adding my eggs on here. Go plop them right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and just pull this avocado out with a spoon. Just plop it down here. I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to eat all that. And then what I'd like to do is sprinkle it with some Redmond's real salt. And I'm pretty liberal with my salt. I'm not gonna salt the pork tenderloin because that marinade is pretty salty, but I'm gonna go ahead and salt my beef because that is the way I like it. Here we go, guys. I know it looks like a lot, but keeping in mind that I'm active, I lift weights, this is my main meal of the day, so it's perfect for me. Okay, so I got my plate all ready. Also just wanted to share, I think I mentioned supplements before, but I always sit down with my plate of food and all my supplements so I don't forget to take them. I take this super enzyme when I eat, just helps the digestion. Always take this vitamin D3. And then I've just started taking a probiotic every day. So that's what I have over here. When I start to eat, go ahead and take everything so I don't forget. Okay, so as you can see, nothing fancy here. I'm all about preparation, quick and easy. I do work from home, so I am, busy all day. I don't have time to, spend a bunch of time prepping stuff. So this is perfect for me. And I hope it encourages you guys to not try to get out there and be too perfect. Just, prep up some simple stuff that you can grab out of the fridge and make a quick lunch with. So I'm glad that you joined me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.